you see yourself as a people pleaser or a previous people pleaser, as I see myself, this is for you. Where is my people pleasing came from? The only way I can receive love and live in a peaceful environment is if I'm going to do what expected, and in this case what expected is to be super good child. The meaning of good child is doesn't have any emotions, just do what expected from him to do, doesn't have any requests, just there in silence as if is a ghost. You know that you have to act like that, so you would receive love. The thing is that for me, at least, if I was like didn't wash the dishes, so I would receive hate, I would receive anger, and if I did everything correct, so nothing happened. I still wasn't seen, and I still didn't felt loved because my mom was working 12 and more hours a day, and I understood that. So it was or nothing or being angry. And because I was growing up in an environment that my father was physically abusing my mother in front of me, so I think that I preferred being peaceful and invisible instead of making it worse, because I saw my mother as a super victim and miserable, and I felt sorry for her, and my father as the devil. So you grow up as a very, very, very like disciplined. You know, I'm Soviet. We are doing everything since the age of 5. So if you will do stuff, you will be loved. Not really. You're seeking for love, okay? But it is like you can seek that forever. It will never going to come. From that comes the people pleasing, because this is the only way you at least will receive something. Maybe a thank you, maybe a smile, maybe a hug. I didn't believe that people can love me or see me just by being Rosalina. So you are disguising yourself. I remember that as a child, as a teenager also, and also in my early 20s, I was afraid of being myself. Being myself for me was like being in the unknown. I didn't know what it's being myself. I didn't know what just say what I think and feel what I feel. I knew that I have to act like the people that are my friends are expected me to act. They would like me to lie, I will lie. If they don't like when you are arguing with them, so you need to agree about everything, I will do that. If you know that you can talk about many subjects with them, you are not going to say anything about a certain subject. I was already used to that, and that's where the people that I was also attracting to my life, because my belief was that I can only receive love if I will give something. This is why I also had a thing that I was buying presents since I was very young. When I was young, I was buying candies because I have seen that it makes the other people feel good. So it was one of my ways to try to make you love me. And this is how you live your life. For me, it was like, not with all of the people around you. I had some friends, and they are still my friends till this day, that I met them at my early 20s, and they're really just my friends because of who I am, and it's so easy to be around them because I have a dark humor, so we have the same humor and we can say whatever we want, and I can be honest and I can say how I feel if something is like crossing my boundary. Just love me by who I am. And I also had a lot of people that I was attracted to my life that I had to please them. And in the ways that I've described before. I always had this strong inner battle in me. The one is the people pleasing, who just want to feel seen and want to feel loved, will do what you've told to do in the society. You should be polite, you should be nice, you should be bigger, and shut up. And there was the other side was super against it, and that side was that super honest. They just wanted to be me until I had enough. For years you're having enough. For years you're like like that. I think that now, because I have friends in my life that I truly can be who I am with them, so it helped me to not give a fuck more and to become who I am, also here on this platform, and also on my second platform, the comedy platform, Skit. It took me a long time. Film skits that they are in the dark humor area or an anti-woke area, that I just know that if the person I am today would be friends with the people I had 2-3 years ago, even 1 year ago, it could never last. And I was thinking to myself that, like on Instagram, you have so many people that you knew. And if you will see them on the street, you say, hey, I know him. But you don't know him. And then I was feeling that people who were even my closest friends for me for years, but they are not my friends in the last of couple of these months, if I said it right, they don't know me. Because when I was their friend, it wasn't me. It was this hurt inner child who tried to please them. So many times I didn't say what I really think. I didn't say a joke. I didn't talk about the subject that I would be happy to talk about. I didn't. I said that I know that they will roll their eyes or just not comment at all. So this is a sign for me that, okay, I can talk about this subject. And I feel that in the last couple of 6 months, I just say what I think. And in the past, never, I wouldn't do it. Never, ever, 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 ever. Like we have a group of friends that we became a group of friends because of my best friend from her bachelorette party. And we are like, it was so fun that since then, every 2 months we are meeting. At the bachelor party, I just didn't give a shit. And I was saying jokes and I was saying things that I know that 1 year ago, I would never say that in front of people that I don't know well, and talk about things that I believe in the power of the universe and in energy. I understand that people don't like to see this thing as true because they woo things that always come with to have a religion. But I don't have any religion, so I don't see it. It's like that. And in the past, I was so scared to talk about this thing, and I just don't anymore, because I just had enough of thinking about what people want me to think and to say about what people expect me to say. And you know what? It's never enough. It's never enough. You will never receive the love that you are searching for, because even if this person will love you, he's not loving you. He's loving the people pleasing you. He's loving what you are giving him. He's loving what you are, when you think that you will receive love from only giving, you will attract to your life people that only know how to take. So you will suffer. This is at least how I was feeling. I was suffering after a while. For a while, you can take it. It's okay. After a while, it's horrible. You're just angry and mad. You just can't. At least I just couldn't. I couldn't. It was too much for me all the time. And now with the friends, that I don't have many friends, okay? I don't believe that you should have lots of friends, close friends, and also overall friends, okay? I'm not one of those people who, I know this, I know him, I know her. But I can tell you that having my partner, that I'm truly fully who I am with him, and having a couple of friends that just, you can talk about everything. When they need to hear the truth, they can handle it. And no matter what you do or say, you're not being judged. And they know how to say sorry. And they know how to say thank you. And they know how to say, you know what, you're right. When you have those people around you, it's a proof that you don't need to please to be loved. And I want to cry right now. But you can be you. Just be you and be loved. And feeling that, it's the most wonderful thing in this world. Even if you don't have anything to give except yourself, the true you, not a people pleasing, not a therapist that, okay, I will be there and listen to you and do whatever you want and make you feel good. Just be you. And it's always okay. And it's always great. Without explaining your actions. That you just can't be you and they can be them, and you are loved. And from that, you can don't give a fuck about people pleasing anymore. Because you see that it's possible. And I am telling you, those friends who love me just by who I am, that no matter what, I've never felt judgment. I felt only curiosity and support. That for me, they are truly like, I feel that they are like, they have a brother and sister, and I have a partner. The family that I have chosen. By having those people around you, they were there. Like those friends are with me since I was 21 years old, 21, 27 now. Till even 1 year ago, I still was people pleasing. Because my focus was still on the only way to be loved, it's to please, it's to shut up, it's to be invisible. I have a friend of mine right now, very cool friend. I never understood why she wants to be a friend of mine. With her, I was always myself. It was easy for me. I know her also since I was 21. It was very easy for me to be myself with her. And we didn't talk for a couple of years, and then she reached out and we started to be friends again. And it's so easy with her. And I thought to myself, like, why she wants to be my friend? I didn't like try to do anything. But because my focus was still that I have to try and eventually suffer to be loved. While this person and many more overall in my life loved me and loved to be around me just because it was fun. But because I was focusing on people pleasing, I was focusing on the people that I have to please. And I wasn't focusing on the people that I love, because I didn't believe that this type of love it's possible. I didn't knew that being myself equals being loved. This is why what you are focused on is what you have. You know, when it's very painful, then you make the change. So when I started to see that, oh, there are people here that I don't have anything to give them because I quit my job, my partner and I, 2 years ago, and started fully on YouTube. I started first with my ski channel and then started this channel. So, and we are living on our savings and we have no one in our family to like provide us. My mom only recently started to like pay for the bills. She paid 2 times for the bills only recently after 2 years in the situation. Not because I've asked for her, you know, she changed in her life, so this is what makes her feel a good mom. So it's better late than never, right? And in that situation, I don't really have a lot of. We don't have what to give you. I'm not going out on restaurants and can buy you this and buy you that. And they're still stayed my friends and they never said anything about that or never even asked. I never even had to explain myself or remind that I can't go out to a restaurant. They just knew. So I want to also tell you, I'm sure that there is at least one person overall in your life you don't have to be in connection with, that you remember, that loved you because of just who you are, that you didn't have to please them, and they still loved you. Even having one, it's enough to prove that it's possible. I wish you to be yourself. And again, I'm talking to the people pleasers because the takers don't give a shit. They're already themselves and they are not going to change. They don't feel guilt in anything. I'm talking about the people pleasers who do feel guilt, who think about other people to receive love. Because we do for others because it gives us too. Here. I'm talking to you and I want to say that it's possible and it's true. And start to believe in that and start to tell yourself every day that you are lovable. I'm saying it to myself every day. And I think that this brainwashing yourself, it helps. It helps. Truly. You don't even believe how many times I brainwashed myself with new beliefs until it became a belief. Every day I remind myself, I tell myself that I am lovable exactly as I am. The world loves me, the people loves me, that I'm just like being me and it's enough, it's more than enough. Every day I'm telling this to myself and I am suggesting that you would do it too. And I wish you to know that you deserve of being loved just by who you are as a person. And I wish you also a magical day full of magical adventures, as I always wish you. And thank you for being here and for listening. And I hope that I helped you today in some way.